Hi, Amber. This is Prentice Burke, and I just finished reading your discussion board, and I think that it was great. I think we all have a sort of disappointment, hurtful feeling when we have to report any type of abuse, any kind of children and adults or elderly. It's a hurtful thing because we don't ever want to see those individuals in harm's way, because they're not able to defend themselves in any kind of way whatsoever. So when we come across those issues where we have to break confidentiality and concerning those, then it's hard, it's very hurtful. But I think that being a Christian, we have to seek guidance when it comes to confidentiality and reporting those. Um, we have to seek guidance from God, not just our code of ethics and the laws that fall behind those. I think we have to seek guidance and from God and what He wants us to do, because in everything that we do, in all things, we are under the microscope of God anyway, not just a man. So I think that morally, uh, depends on what you believe and how you believe, that it is our right and our responsibility to break that confidentiality when it comes to harm to any child or elderly. And just breaking confidentiality, period. I got friends that I had for years, and I have kept confidentiality between us for many, many years. But they know from the get go that if they tell me something that is going to be harmful to someone else, then I am going to report it, because that is my job, not just as a person of society or a counselor or whatever my capacity may be, but basically because as a helper and a nurse for over 20 plus years, that it's my job, is mandatory for me to report. So I will report any type of harm that is done, regardless. And if I have to risk that friendship or whatever it may be, then it probably wasn't a good friendship in the beginning. But in breaking confidentiality, working with families and all, that's the hardest thing, especially if you close to family members or a family that you're trying to protect from harm and stuff. Um, but this is very hard. It's a very hard thing when we trying to decide what's the best thing to do for us. What's the best thing for us to do in these different types of situation. Um, but I'm glad that we're going through this journey together. Um, and I want to thank you for your input as far as your discussion board, because it makes me think about other situations and outside of work and at work when it comes to confidentiality. Keep up the good work. God bless.